Okay, so this is part 23, I'm pretty sure. Today we're gonna be learning about run service. Let me just get some stuff for that, then I'll make. Okay, so I got everything ready. Just make a script service, and first, we need to. We need to make a variable for the run service equals game get service run service. There we go. We have our run service. Okay, so let me just show you examples of what you can do with run service. So run service dot heartbeat. So as you can see, it fires every frame after the physics simulation is completed. So every time a physics simulation has been complete in a frame, it fires after the frame. So a frame is pretty much just how fast, like so when you're playing a game, it's just playing, or if you're using your computer, it's just it's like a video. It just runs a bunch of images really fast, and if you have like 30 FPS, it runs 30 frames per second, so 30 pictures per second. If I can figure out how to edit the frames per second in this video, I'll give you examples of like 30 FPS and 60 FPS and 10 FPS. So yeah, I'll give examples if I can. I'm not sure though. So anyways, RunService.heartbeat connect function. You can get the delta time as well, but that's like a whole thing you can learn in. I think you can specialize in college. I'm not too sure. No, wait, that's quaternions. Okay, ignore that. So heartbeat, so it pretty much runs every frame after the physics simulation. So if I do print test, as you can see, it's gonna start running really fast. Okay, when we load in, as you can see, it just prints a lot. Or if you're coming from Unity, you can imagine this as the update function method. But if you don't know what Unity is, just ignore what I just said. So that's heartbeat. It pretty much runs every frame. There's also RenderStepped. So actually might give the explanation. Fires every frame prior. So it pretty much fires the function before the frame is rendered. So connect function print test. As you can see, it's just kind of alright. It can be only in the local scripts because we're detecting frames and each client has their own frame rate, so this has to be a local script. So let me just make it a startup layer script. Let me copy all of this. I'll just turn this into a comment. Not sure why it is doing this. Oh, it's an unfinished comment, that's why. There we go. Okay, and I just paste it in here. It's gonna start printing test really fast. So the faster my frame rate is, the more it's gonna print. The lower my frame rate, the less it's gonna print, I'm pretty sure. There's also stepped, fires every frame prior to the physics. So after physics have been calculated, it does stepped. I think this has to be the server script or not. So yeah, these are pretty much all the same things. So there's also some cooler stuff like, wait, was it here? I don't think it was here. Child that heartbeat answers changed. Pre-render. I'm pretty sure it was something. No, oh wait. So it's actually returns something, so I have to make a variable for it. So equals run service dot is, what was it? Okay, so I found them. It's is client, is server, is studio. So is client, you can detect if the script is in a local script and or you're just running on a client at all. Is server detects if it's running on the server, so it's a server script. And is studio detects if it's in studio. So I'll watch out of this when you're using free models, because usually they detect if it's in studio, and if it is, they won't run their viruses or whatever they're trying to run. So yeah, if you see this, just check out the code to see that nothing suspicious going on. There's also a run mode, so there the run button. Okay, I guess if you just flash run here, it is. Oh yeah, you can play run, so it just runs the service, but it doesn't like let you play. I think that's what it is. It's running if the game is running currently. So these are pretty self-explanatory, but also some more technical stuff. So let's do is studio, and if we print it and press play, we can see that it prints true because we are in studio. So yeah, we can do is client, that's gonna print true. Is server is gonna print false. Yep, as you can see, it's false. And then the is run mode. This should be false. Yeah, false. I could actually copy this and put it here. And if I go to run, it's true. And then is running, but is running. This should be true because the game is running. Yep. And what was the other one? Is it's running a server. Wait, what was the other one? Yeah, I don't know what it is. So that's the main thing about RunService. You're only gonna be using the heartbeat, I'm pretty sure. Maybe RenderStepped as well. And is studio. Those are the main things you need to know. And the other ones are just not as important. You'll actually rarely use RunService unless you're making a game about frames or something. Okay. So yeah, that's everything about RunService. There's really nothing else to say about it. I'll be uploading about AI as well in a couple of hours when I start working on the video. And if it doesn't come out, then I'll just upload some other day. But it should come out today. So yeah, that's everything for today. I mean, not today. That's everything for this video. Goodbye. I'll see you later.